Hello there, boys and girls! So, I was going to try out the BOWFA and crystal armor at God Wars, and I soon realized I had absolutely no fucking clue about how this crystal stuff works, so I thought I'd do my research and make a quick guide on it. The Bow of Faerdhinen, aka BOWFA, aka Fbow, is one of the best ranged weapons in game. Because of its high ranged accuracy, it's very strong against monsters with high defense bonuses, and it being a 4-tick weapon makes it one of a kind. It's actually best in slot at bandos and rivals the power of the T-bow at many bosses at a fraction of the cost. To even wield the bow, you'll need to have a minimum of at least 80 ranged and 70 agility, and have completed the Song of the Elves quest. You pretty much always want to combine the BOWFA with a full set of crystal armor, because that gives some great accuracy and damage bonuses. The full set will boost your accuracy by 30% and your damage by another 15%, which is absolutely massive. To get the BOWFA and full crystal armor set, you'll need to get yourself an enhanced weapon seed and in total 6 crystal armor seeds. You can get these seeds from completing the gauntlet, or you can just buy them off the GE. To sink the seeds into the equipment, you'll also need to get a sizable stack of crystal shards. In total, you'll need a minimum of 400 crystal shards to sink the pieces. You can obtain these crystal shards from various activities in Faerdhinen, like completing the gauntlet, defeating Zalcano, doing the Priv agility course, harvesting crystal seeds and pickpocketing elves. If you don't want to spend the time doing these activities to get your shards, you can also just buy some enhanced crystal teleport seeds off the GE and bring these to Amrod at the Priv pub. He will give you 150 shards per teleport seed. You can check the raw value of a crystal shard by checking out the most profitable potion you can make. In this case, super combats. So a crystal shard is worth approximately 18k. The teleport seed is currently going for 3.2 mil, which comes out to you paying around 22k per shard, so buying the seeds is definitely not a bad option if you don't want to grind the gauntlet or spend hours developing carpal tunnel by pickpocketing elves. Once you have your enhanced weapon seed and 6 armor seeds, make your way to the southeast of Priv to the singing bowl to turn the materials into your crystal gear. There are some crafting and smithing requirements to do this. To create a full set of crystal armor, you'll need 74 smithing and crafting, and for the bow you'll need 82 smithing and crafting. If you don't have these stats, you can also ask Reese over here to create your gear, but this will come at a cost of an extra 60 shards per armor piece and 50 extra for the bow, so about 5 mil cash extra down the drain, so I definitely recommend to just get your stats up. You can also use 2000 crystal shards on your bow to corrupt it. Once it's corrupted, the bow will never lose charges. You can also purchase one of the crystals from Lian's clothing store for 500k to recolor your corrupted bow. Using your crystal gear will cause it to lose charges. The bow starts off with 10k charges and the armor with 2.5k charges. Every time you attack with a bow, a charge will be used. So every shot will cost you around 200 GP. Every time you tank a hit with a piece of gear on, you lose a charge on your armor as well. Note that only getting hit for a 1 or more will use up a charge, so if you're camping something that doesn't deal damage against protection prayers, your crystal gear will never deplete. If you want to add some charges, you can just click your crystal shard on your gear to add some. If you ever want to sell your gear, you can just right click to uncharge it, but you will not get any shards back if you do this. Now, where is this bow actually useful at? I did some testing and I was pleasantly surprised to find out it's great at a whole load of bosses. I did some ranged only Zulrah with the bow and the kills went pretty smooth. Someone did the calculations and it's only around 7% slower than doing T-bow only Zulrah, so a great option if you can't afford that and you want to do Zulrah the relaxed way. I also tried out some giant mole with the Fbow and it's so fucking chill there. Normally I kill my moles with Darox, and just not having to run quite as far every time he burrows is such a good feeling, man. Kills were really fast and you don't use a lot of charges here because you won't get hit through protection prayers. I highly recommend it. It's also very good at Chambers of Xeric, the fight caves, but where it really shines is God Wars. At Ziliana, Kree and Krill, the BOWFA is about just as good as a T-bow, and at Bandos it's absolutely godly. Killing General Graro with this bow feels straight up unethical, like going 3-on-1 versus some disabled kid. It's actually insane. So if you're thinking about selling your bank for this bow and you like farming these bosses, you really should consider doing a BOWFA rebuild. If you want to try out your fresh bow, check out my bandos and zami guides, where I'll show you some of the best methods to get insane kills per hour. I hope you'll excuse the messed up audio quality. My voice is currently fucked due to COVID and I'm sleeping like 17 hours a day, but I just couldn't not post a video this weekend. If you like this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button to help me out and join the OSRS PVM Discord to find people to boss with. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys.